Hey Adam, how's it going?
I've been better, Jake. I still can't believe I caused us to miss that deadline the other day.
I know it must suck to be in a position where you feel completely responsible, but at this point, the best thing to do is learn from it and not think about it. You know what you did wrong, and now instead of concentrating on what you could have done, you should focus on what you can do.
That makes sense, but I still feel like our boss is going to be pissed.
Yeah, I don't think Mr. Larson was too happy about it either, but if I were you, I would consider talking to him personally. He's a pretty reasonable guy, and if you were to approach him and admit where you went wrong, I think you'll be perceived in a much more favorable light.
That's true. What do you think I should say?
Well, first and foremost, I would tell the truth. I mean, God forbid you decide to lie or make something up, because that's when you can get into some serious trouble. I'd first tell him what caused us to miss our deadline. I would try to highlight a couple things he did well for our group, and that way he realizes you're still a benefit to our team. Then finally, I would explain what you're going to do so that this never happens again. I mean, at the end of the day, mistakes were made, and there's nothing more we can do about it. I think that showing him that you have learned from your mistakes is the most important thing at this stage. If I were your employer, I'd be most impressed by seeing that you have taken ownership of your error.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty reasonable plan. Sometimes I just get so nervous talking to my boss. Do you have any tips?
Well, I think that is pretty normal. I mean, even after working here for 2.5 years, I still get nervous sometimes. I think that the best advice I can give is to remain confident and come prepared. If you truly believe that you'll do well, some of that nervous will go away immediately from the pure fact that you aren't focusing on a negative outcome. But I think it ultimately comes down to being prepared. If you know what you're going to say and how you're going to say it, you won't stumble to find words or forget to mention something important. It always helps to further boost your confidence as well.
Wow, thanks, Jake. I was really worried about how our boss and the other team members were going to handle this, but you have made me feel a lot better about this whole catastrophe. Thanks again, and I hope I didn't cause too much trouble for you either.
Don't worry about it, Adam. We all have our off days. Just now remember that there's nothing more we can do about it than learn from it. Good luck.